here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a fun one off beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense takes. By the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State, it's Will Howard.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. They're going to go play action with Howard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Howard. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man is Hyatt.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, it's Howard. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
A gain. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Motion the slot man left.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Shamrocks. His 6th touchdown now. It's up and through. And the Shamrocks will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Huskies nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable. And he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Husky.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A carry now for Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. The defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
Throw it is Howard. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Honolulu. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Huskies offense allow Ray to get going on their 2nd possession. They're an early hold, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Now they'll set up the screen for Ali. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good. Melbourne. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, Dixie Maverick, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Melbourne. First down.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
On the double. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 9 Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the zone read, it's a give to Ali. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Offside. Defense.
We'll try here for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Shamrocks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
3rd down and 17.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
14 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
5 yards to go.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's another Melbourne. First down.
Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs.
And he's in! Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Husky.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Extra point try, forthcoming. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the takeover possession of the football. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Checking it down, this one is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
To throw is Howard. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get big yardage on the deep ball. 38 yards.
First down.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Cannon on the tackle.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Howard. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. looking to. It's Howard, and that is incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Hyatt.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First down and 10.
The Huskies offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Ali. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 15.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down.
Here's a handoff to Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down behind the line of
Second
scrimmage.
and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the
He'll look to
35
throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a kick.
You're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Play action. It's Howard. That's taken in left side by Smith. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain
That's
of
his
25
third catch of this
yards
first
on the
half,
play.
and good enough for a first down.
Honolulu, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air, Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On second down, it's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Johnson will take it in. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Huskies offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
He'll drop to throw.
And a Melbourne.
Open man is Tommy Malott. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Melbourne.
Let's go now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60. Let's go.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
Got it. Ready? Ready. Cut. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Huskies offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback.
Here we go, Scott.
A run with Ali. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second down 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. The throw here is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Back to the air once more on second down. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Ali. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
The red zone now. Yep. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Shamrock.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Huskies offense about ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught by Malott. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
They'll look to pick up the pace. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now this looks like a design run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
They'll throw out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and 10. Back to throw. On the run to the right. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down. And that's going to bring up fourth down. comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Melbourne. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense getting set to get back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Huskies are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Huskies offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Okay, quick. Fix the eagle.
On the ground, it's Ali. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Shamrocks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now Howard on 1st down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Honolulu 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down.
On the pickup
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third, they need 8. From the gun, it's Howard. This one is taken in downfield. Big completions. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Howard. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Honolulu. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about the team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Huskies offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards. And a Melbourne 1st down. Melbourne 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Melbourne
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Shamrocks are going to take over here at their own 22.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. It's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good, and the Shamrocks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
The Huskies offense ready to take over once again. Their job made a little easier by that big kick return. They start in tremendous field position here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a marker down in the backfield. And they're already heading back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball bouncing around and it's finally caught. Wow. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
50 Maverick. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Sponge! No!
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
2nd down, it's Howard. They'll try to set up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have
a marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. the air. It's Bennett. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
A gain of 30. First down, Huskies.
Throwing, Bennett. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Bennett. Pass caught by Malott. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up third.
Throwing
and 6.
is Bennett. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You find yourself down big, it's the fourth quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
They're going to go play action with Howard.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Huskies offense ready to take over once more. To throw is Bennett. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Bennett to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down. Now Bennett. Pushed out to his left. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 38 yards on the play. And a Melbourne first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
On the play. And it's third down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Result of the play is a turnover on
The Shamrocks offense headed back to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Shamrocks add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Huskies offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. They'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Set up. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check up.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.